So hello, I'm going to do a quick walk around of my new M2 CS. It's 2021, obviously F87. I bought this car in November 22 and it's just covered about 3,000 kilometers. So yeah, I haven't been doing so much driving. The previous owner only done 1,600 kilometers. It is second hand. It was owned by a collector in Zurich, Switzerland. As you can see from the plate, that's where I live, in Zurich. Yeah, he only done 1,600 kilometers in it. It got its first run-in service, and then I bought the car off my local dealer. So yeah, this is it. It's not standard. I have a stage 1 upgrade, so the power at the moment is 530 brake horsepower with 762 newton meters of torque. So yeah, it's quite a tail happy beast. But yeah, just quick walk around. Really like the look of the car. Very aggressive with the carbon fibre bonnet. Also their carbon fibre roof is really nice. Carbon splitter, you can see there's a lot of carbon fibre on these cars. The working vents on the front, you can see the carbon inside. Also the bonnet is carbon fibre. It has the steel brake option. I like the red contrast, the brake calipers against the black. Black on black is nice as well. So there are 400mm discs on the front, and on the rear is 380. It's wrapped in the Cup 2 Sports, the Michelin series track tyre. I'm actually looking forward to testing them out in the nurburgring in April, hopefully. That's another reason why I bought this car, because it's very track focused. We've more carbon here. The roof also is a checkered carbon fibre, which is quite nice. It's just come in from the cold, so there's a bit of condensation on the roof. Yeah, then you have the CS spoiler on the rear in carbon. I like that spoiler, it's quite cool. And then you have the carbon fibre and diffuser at the back. But yeah, overall quite happy with the car. There's a couple of little bad points I don't like. Like I paid 95,000 francs for this car, so it is second hand. Well, it was almost new, 1,600 kilometers. Won't really complain. But there's a couple of things I don't like. The way the exhaust hangs down at the back, I'm not too big of a fan of that. But the plan is to change it. I have been looking at a Kropovich and other types, but I think a Kropovich is the best to go for. But in Switzerland, we need to be very careful what we fit, because they have to be certified and I have to have a paper for it. So yeah, I cannot fit the full system, unfortunately, because it would just cost too much money to get it done and try to get it registered and not having trouble with the police. But yeah, so maybe if anyone's fitted a Kropovich cat back exhaust, is it worth it? Is it worth the fucking 6,000 euro it's going to be? Or 5,900 to be precise. But that's the one I was looking at. Yeah, so if we look more at the car, so the interior I like in the car. A lot of people will say that it's a bit dated for a BMW. Maybe it is compared to the new ones, but you can see that the tunnel is full carbon fibre as well. Then you have the seats with the emblem on them and the stitching. Also the belts have the stitching, it's a nice touch. Alcantara on the dash with the CS label is quite cool. Alcantara steering wheel. Yeah, it's the door as well. Also you have more carbon fibre here, and I like the way it's a proper carbon fibre, because on the comp and the older M2 model you have kind of like a cheap looking carbon there. In my opinion, I think so. Anyway, I kind of like the way they've used all the real carbon everywhere, but they'd want it for the price. Another thing I don't like is this. The key is ridiculous. Like for an M2 CS, you should get maybe like the M emblem or a nicer key. Now I'm sure if you go back to BMW you can get a newer key, but both the keys are like that. They're just like for the same as an original BMW. But yeah, that I don't really like about it either. Drive wise, as I say, it's an absolute little beast with the power upgrade. I have just covered, have I covered Let me see. Yeah, door won't work with the door open. So yeah, I have 3,273 kilometers on the clock. So yeah, it's not been a garage queen. I have been using it, but just roads we got quite bad weather here in Switzerland in the winter, so and with the Cup 2s it's not the best idea. But yeah, a lot of people give out over the steering wheel too, how thick it is, but I actually quite like it. The Alcantara is nice, it's a nice feel to it. And then you have the adaptive suspension, sport suspension, sorry, this one here. That makes a big difference, especially in comfort. And then you have Sport Plus setting also for engine. I don't know who drives their M car in efficient, I certainly don't. It's always in Sport Plus, but anyway. And then steering as well. The steering I don't really notice too much, but I prefer it in comfort. It just feels that little bit better for some reason. But yeah, as I say, quite a nice car. Yeah, there's another thing that I don't like about this car. There, it shows the standard 1 or 2 series. Like, why? I know you can probably get it updated, but like for the money the price of these cars are, I think that this should be all done already. And I think the car should have some sort of a plaque to say what number build it is, because obviously the CS is a limited model. There's only 2,200 built to be precise, yeah. So now whether they got to that number through COVID, I'm not sure. I've seen on forums they didn't. Seen that there wasn't 2,200 produced. But yeah, it should have a plaque. The exhaust could be a bit better on the back. The keys, and obviously, yeah, the iDrive, you can update the standard car, I presume, but all of this should be done on a car for this price. Another thing what would be nice, there's the full carbon fibre bonnet. It's quite cool. But the M5 CS has the M5 CS logo across the bonnet here. I think that would have been also nice on the M2, but looks still cool. And then you have your S55 engine from the bigger M3 or M4, the older brothers as you say. But I would have liked this in carbon also, the engine cover. I know you can upgrade all this stuff, but like it's 2,800 or sorry, no, it's 2,000 francs I think here in Switzerland to do that off BMW, which on an M2 CS I think should have been included. But yeah, look, plans for this car. I don't think I'll change much in the exterior. It's really aggressive looking as it is. I was thinking of the gold wheels, maybe I could change them at some time, but I like black on black. My previous car was a R35 GTR. That was 2012 and she was black on black also. It was quite nice. And then the RS6 C7 previous to that was a black car also. So yeah, I'm kind of a bit fond, even though it's the hardest colour to keep. But I plan on getting some PPF on this and proper detailer just to look at it before I do daily it in the summer. As I say, it's coming out in the summer. It won't be a garage queen. The miles will be put on it. But yeah, just a quick walk around of the new M2 CS. Quite a happy man with this car. It's really aggressive. Proper driver's car too. Anyone that's driven an M2 knows what I'm talking about. They're a really good car to drive. And yeah, so another good thing I want to mention as well about Swiss cars, I worked for BMW in Ireland, and the normal warranty would be 3 years and a service pack of 5 years. I know you can extend it, but this car has a 10-year service pack with the brakes included and a 5-year warranty. So, which is pretty ace. Yeah, so yeah, that's quite quite a help on the expense end of owning the car too. I think when you drop it into a local BMW dealer, all you do is pay for the oils, everything else is covered with the service pack. So yeah, so that's a quick walk around the M2 CS. I will have plenty of videos of this thing going around the Nurburgring shortly, hopefully, if we get time to get down with work. I also have another nice BMW, a daily XM50D. It's 2020, and I can do a walk around video on that also. That has some nice features. It's pretty well spec'd, but yeah, just said I'd do a quick walk around of the M2 today. Anyway, I hope you enjoy and see you all soon.